Starting off today's video with a little bit of a ASMR. So why should you bother listening to me? There's 50 billion other videos out there on how to lose weight. Why should mine matter? Yeah, so I've made all the mistakes. I've made all the excuses. I followed every fad diet, every ridiculous workout regimen. I've done it all. I finally learned what works because I did my research. I stopped looking at what influencers are doing and I started looking at what athletes were doing. Before I got into working out, when I was still really, really big, I got super into the CrossFit games. I loved watching the sport. I loved seeing all these athletes doing all these amazing things like swimming, kayaking, running, getting on a bike, lifting a ridiculous amount of weight. It was just mesmerizing, and they were all so good at it. Some of my favorite athletes were Tia Claire Toomey, Sarah Sigmund's daughter, Annie Thoris' daughter, Katrin David's daughter, Danny. She's one of my favorites too. I wanted to be a CrossFit girly. I was like, yo, this is so cool. I couldn't afford to go to a CrossFit gym, but I wanted to learn how to have a build like that. Maybe not necessarily to that extent, but I wanted to have muscle. I didn't want to just be skinny. And so this video, I'm gonna make this very clear. This video is for the girlies who want to be jacked, who want to have muscle, who want to be a muscle mommy. This is for the girlies that have maybe a lot more weight to lose, like I did. I was almost 300 pounds. We're getting serious. This is commitment. If you're still watching this video, clearly you are committed to doing something life-changing. And we're about changing lives in this video. We're not about just, oh, I want to lose a couple pounds before I go on vacation. No, ma'am. Let's go ahead and get into the video. Number 1, stop watching all of these Pilates Princess 5 and 10 minute workouts. 5-10 minute workouts in the morning is not what's going to get that 100 pounds off of you. When I started out, I needed to commit to the gym just a little bit more than that. You need to commit to working out, to truly getting exercise. We're not just doing get abs in a week. Like, no, we're not doing those workouts. I guarantee you most of those girls are not picking up weights, which leads into my second point. Number 2, you need to practice both weight training and cardio. You don't get to pick one or the other. They go hand in hand. The cardio is going to help keep your body fat percentage down. It's also going to help you with your stamina, which is only going to support your weightlifting. And the weightlifting is going to help you build the muscle. When I tried to lose weight the first time, I went super hard for 3 months. I only did cardio. But the mistake that I made was I was afraid of weights. I never trained upper body. So when I lost weight, there was like no definition underneath everything. So don't skip out on one or the other. Don't just pick one or the other. Both of them. You do both. Okay, I'm glad that we made that clear. Number 3, stop following someone's diet to a T. If you are a fan of a certain influencer and they post like what they're eating, what I eat in a day videos and all that good stuff, that's great. It's good for inspiration, but you don't need to try and follow their diets to a T. There's a couple influencers when I first got started, I was like, yo, I want to look like that. And I thought if I ate like that, that's what I would look like. No, ma'am. I was very wrong. And it turns out I needed to eat way more than what they were eating because I'm 6 foot tall and they're like 5'3", which kind of comes into number 4. Use a calorie deficit calculator. If your goal is to lose weight, the most basic thing that you need to understand is a calorie deficit. It means that you are burning more calories than you are consuming. I'll give you my metrics for example. So in order to maintain my current weight, I can eat 3,000 calories a day. That means I'm not going to gain weight and I'm not going to lose weight. 3,000 calories is going to keep me at the exact body weight that I am right now. If I want to lose weight, I need to eat below 3,000 calories. So a calorie deficit for me can be anywhere from 2,300 calories to 2,000 calories if I want to lose a good amount of weight. If I want to put on weight, if I want to be heavier, I've got to eat more than 3,000 calories. I will leave a calorie calculator in the description below. Check it out, type in all of your information, and it will give you a good understanding of where to start as far as how many calories you should be eating a day. Number 5, commit to yourself and don't commit to a time frame. I am about 8 months into this big weight loss journey, and I've put on some really, really good muscle. I've lost a lot of weight. I look completely different. Every single day I wake up and I'm excited to train. The last thing that I will leave you guys with, number 6, quit the comparison. I know it is fun to go online and find these girls and draw inspiration from them, But you get into some really dangerous waters because then you're going to start to compare your results with their results. The truth of the matter is, when the weight starts to come off, your body is going to look like how your body is going to look like. There's no way that you are going to do everything that this other girl is doing and look like her. You may have hip dips. You may have extra skin. You may have really big shoulders that you didn't realize you had before and you just thought your arms were fat. So quit the comparison. Be proud of yourself. Commit to yourself. And eventually the weight will start to come off. If you guys have any questions, drop them in the comment section below. I am constantly looking at my comments. I also have my social media handles down below if you want to follow me on any other apps. And finally, y'all click subscribe if you guys want to see more on this whole weight loss journey content. I love talking about it. It has become my new passion. It has changed my life, and I want everyone to feel this good about their life. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Love you. Bye.